sisters, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Santry family, I'd like to welcome you all here today and hope you're having a great time so far. I'm honoured to be given the job of giving Gillian away today, and I thought it was very brave actually to give me a microphone and allow me to stand up here in front of everybody. But then again, when I started to think about it, I said she's even more brave to be marrying a Limerick man. That takes a lot of guts. And in fact, actually, Mum had several calls into Dunmore in the last couple of weeks, trying to persuade them to change out the cutlery to plastic knives and forks. She was very concerned about one of our guests here. But actually, had a really great, though, in a relaxing moment. She said that we have a few swords out the back should something happen. And as I say to the Limerick crowd, never bring a knife to a sword fight. I'd like to welcome Alan into the family, into the Santry family. Alan's a great guy, and I got to know him a little bit better there when I was staying over with them in Dublin when I was passing through the last few trips back, and I saw how Gillian and Alan were interacting, and I gave him my thumbs up and said, rock on. And I'd also like to welcome James and Hannah into the family, and Bernard and Mike and Pat and Catherine and Elaine. You're all welcome into the Santry family too, and it's great to have the backup. But Alan, actually, I'd like to give you a little bit of warning to the things you should know about Gillian. And the simple things really, like that she's always late. She loses her keys regularly and locks them into the car. She's got a very weak spot for chocolate, and if you're not up early in the morning, she will put the pants on. But she does ramble a little bit. Actually, bro, I'd like to, there's a few myths out there about Gillian that it's probably more important that I quell and quench those myths. First of all, some people out there think that Gillian is an angel. She is no angel. And in fact, I'm going to tell you a little story from when Gillian was young, and she was about 3 at the time, maybe 4. And Mum and Dad were actually going to a funeral, and they were all dressed up, and she started acting up, so they figured that they wouldn't bring her to the funeral, but they would lend her down to our good neighbours, Michael and Edna, to mind her. And she was all dressed up like an angel in a nice pink dress, and she was playing in the yard, and Michael was keeping an eye on her from a distance, but Michael was keeping an eye on her, and Michael spotted that Gillian had spotted a drum of waste oil, and she was making her way for the waste oil, and Michael made a dash across the yard to intercept her. He wasn't quick enough as he is. He wasn't quick enough. She had her both hands inside the waste oil, and before he could catch her, she rubbed her dress up and down with the waste oil. And as the story goes, I think Michael brought her into the kitchen to Edna to clean her up, and Edna was rolling around the floor crying, and Michael was rolling around the floor laughing. So that's myth number 1, she is no angel. Myth number 2, some people think that Gillian is not into the environment. And that's actually not true. She's very much into the environment. And this started in her younger days when she was only about about 5, and I'm speaking firsthand on this. She took me by the hand and she got two Dunstores bags, two for herself and 2 for me, and we headed off picking up rubbish from out the road all the way down to Oneincha, picking up Mars bar wrappers and Christopher bags and everything we could get our hands on. And after a few hours they noticed that we were missing, and a big search party was sent out looking for us. And when they asked us, Gillian, why did we head off, or why did she head off, and then she didn't say, but Mammy always told us to pick up the rubbish after us. So that's myth number 2, she is into the environment. And number 3, some people think that Gillian has never been drunk. That's a myth. And actually, just the most recent example, and there's plenty of them to choose from, is that on our hen night, and one would expect everyone to go out and have a few drinks on our hen night, but she had quite a few, and I think Alan had to go and buy some bed gates, green bed gates for her bed gates, for her to keep her in from falling out of the bed. I believe she fell out a couple of times. So if you're ever up in their bed, ask to see the green bed gates. Just to wrap up on a more serious note, I wanted to say 2 things about Gillian. She's the eldest in the family, and she's an example. She was an example for all of us growing up, and that's kind of why I turned out so well, really. She always got A's in her exams, and set a very high standard for all of us. And I think the choice of career that she chose says everything about who she is as a person. She's a nurse, and she puts other people's concerns before her own. And I think for our family, when Dad was ill in 2003, before he passed away, Gillian took a leave of absence from work and to be home with Mum and had to care for him before he passed away, and we'll always be appreciative of that. And that just signifies and says the type of person that she is. And to wrap up, I'm going to give a little toast. I'm going to direct it a little bit at Gillian, with that for Alan and Gillian, but I'm going to direct the toast a little bit at Gillian. So maybe if you all grab your glasses and we get ready for a toast. May their first child be a girl, so that the rest of their children will know how great it is to have an older sister.